another major pandemic may hit the world sooner than we expect. There are some factors that will increase the likelihood of another major pandemic, according to the Global Health Institute publication of August 23, 2021. Reasons outbreaks are becoming more frequent, noting that population growth, changes in food system, environmental degradation, and more frequent contact between humans and disease-harboring animals all may be significant factors. According to a research collected and indexed by the National Library of Medicine of the National Institute of Health, the next pandemic will likely result from a zoonotic event caused by a virus introduced into humans from mammals, including bats, which harbor the highest proportion of zoonotic virus among mammals, and rodents, or from avian species. Research authors Gabriel Newman and Yoshihiro Kawaoka, Viruses, 2023 January, published online 2023 January 10. Academic editor Jen H. Korn. Welcome to Real World Sci-Communications. Kindly like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you are new to this channel. To our returning subscribers, kindly continue to like, comment, share, and most importantly, turn on your notification if you are yet to do so. Thank you. There has been a lot of interest in studies or researches suggesting likelihood of another major pandemic anytime soon in coming years or decades. Some prominent factors have been mentioned, most of which we shall be talking about in this video. The factors that will increase the likelihood of another major pandemic include: number one, population growth and urbanization. Increasing population density and urbanization lead to more human-to-human interactions, increasing the chances of disease transmission. Number two, global travel and trade. The rapid development in transportation technologies, the ease of international travel that results from it, and international trade enables the rapid spread of infectious diseases across borders. As people and goods move around more frequently and quickly, it becomes easier for infectious diseases to spread. This was evident during the COVID-19 pandemic, which quickly spread from its origin in Wuhan, China, to become a global pandemic affecting millions of people worldwide. Number three, climate change. As global temperatures rise, ecosystem change, leading to altered patterns of disease transmission and the spread of diseases to new regions. According to Harvard School of Public Health publication on coronavirus and climate change, does climate change affect the transmission of coronavirus? We don't have direct evidence that climate change is influencing the spread of COVID-19, but we do know that climate change alters how we relate to other species on Earth, and that matters to our health and risk for infections. CEPI put it this way: environmental change is happening at a much higher speed now than before, so that increases the likelihood that there will be spillover of pathogens and microbes which none of us are adapted to, and where there is lack of immunity, things can spread quickly to the whole human population. Number four, deforestation and habitat loss. As humans encroach on natural habitat, there is an increased likelihood of contact with wildlife and the potential for zoonotic diseases to spill into human population. According to Rainforest Alliance publication dated April 1, 2020, multiple scientific studies show a link between deforestation and increased risk of zoonosis. Forest destruction leads to increased contact with wildlife species, putting them in closer proximity with each other and humans. Scientists have been warning for years that this increases human exposure to new infectious diseases and makes us more vulnerable to pandemics like the deadly coronavirus COVID-19. Number five, agricultural practices. Intensive animal farming can create conditions for diseases to emerge and spread rapidly among livestock, which can then transmit to humans. Number 6, antimicrobial resistance. The overuse of antibiotics in humans and animals has led the development of drug-resistant pathogens, making it more difficult to treat infections and increasing the risk of pandemics. Number 7, bioterrorism and biowarfare. The intentional release of harmful biological agents by malicious actors could lead to a pandemic. Number 8, insufficient public health infrastructure. Inadequate surveillance, early detection, and response systems can contribute to the spread of infectious diseases. In many parts of the world, healthcare systems are underfunded and understaffed, making it difficult to respond effectively to outbreaks. Number 9, inadequate funding for research. Limited resources dedicated to research in new vaccines, treatments, and diagnostics can hinder efforts to prevent and control pandemics. Number 10, global socioeconomic inequalities. Poverty, malnutrition, and limited access to healthcare can make populations more susceptible to infectious diseases and hinder efforts to control their spread. Number 11, political problems or conflicts. Political unrest and politicization of healthcare intervention can disrupt healthcare systems and hinder efforts to control pandemics. Number 12, complacency and misinformation. Public skepticism and mistrust of scientific information can lead to reduced vaccination rates and the spread of misinformation, making it more difficult to control pandemics. The main authoritative reference publications used in this content include WHO, World Health Organization, CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and lastly, Lancet, Infectious Diseases Journal, and National Library of Medicine collections on disease control priorities. In conclusion, every item or contributing factors are actually noteworthy points for preparedness on the part of governments of nations, coupled with individuals' responsibilities for maintaining optimal daily hygiene practices, irrespective of prevailing conditions. Future pandemics are inevitable, but making citizens take utmost responsibility for their daily personal hygiene, and the government developing appropriate and effective contingency planning and response, which requires such capacity, that is the ability to scale up delivery of health interventions proportionately for the severity of likely events, pathogen, and the population at risk. This will go a long way to mitigate or largely reduce the severity of any future pandemic. Thank you.